What it is, what's up? I'm Nick, and today I'm going to be checking out Dave's Question Time. Now, Dave is one of my favorite UK artists, and I found it super funny that his the reaction that I have of him on my channel is like got the most views, and I just found it so crazy. But Dave, like, he speaks some real stuff, and I'm gonna have another video linked to of him of the song is called Black, and I feel like that's something that people should be able to, should hear during this time. And I don't know how many people that watch my channel or who watch my channel, but if you haven't heard that, I feel like that's a good song you should listen to. I was talking to people and some people in my comments, and we was talking about how that's a really good song and it should be heard. And I'm gonna just have that link, so if you want to see and hear that song, you'll be able to see it. But yeah, today I'm gonna be checking out Question Time, and I've never heard this before, so it's rare for me not to hear some of his songs because I really like listening to all his songs, and I figured like, why not check this one out since it seemed like this is a popular song by him. So get straight into this. Dave.
A question for the new Prime Minister. How do you have a heart so sinister? How are you so wasteful when people are dying in Somalia?
Oh snap! Let me turn this down a little bit. He already telling you, Dave, he gonna speak some real stuff. Like, if you feel like it's like there's a reason, or because he realizes that he has a voice, and with him having a voice, he know that he can impact and possibly make a change. And I don't know how much change he's actually made over there because I'm not there, but he's not afraid to speak his mind. But yikes.
How do you have a heart so sinister? How are you so wasteful when people are dying in Somalia, Afghanistan, Egypt, Libya? The irony is we have no business in Syria, but kids are getting killed for all the business in Syria. And then they try and tell you that it's ISIS. In their attempts at killing it, how many civilians died? So what's the difference between us and them? When you got drones killing kids just touching 10,
Yikes. Well then, I don't know nothing about like all this politics and stuff. And maybe I should know a lot more than I know, but man, that's crazy. Got drones killing kids, and I like what's going on in this video. It's like, seems like he's just out and about, but like the camera transitions and stuff, I like stuff like that. But
died, so what's the difference between us and them? When you got drones killing kids just touching 10, then when a bomb goes off, every politician's lost. Like that last strike, it didn't kill 100 men. You ain't the same as them, but all that fuel for the fire is what you gave to them and what you take from them. All my life I know my mum's been working in and out of nursing, struggling, hurting.
I like this. I like this setup. I don't even know how do you even come up with this? Like, that's crazy. It's like you're seeing like the shoot, but like actually everything that's going in it. But yeah, but talking about his mom struggling and stuff, like, I know nobody like to see their parents struggle, or anybody
all my
for that
life
sake.
I know my mum's been working in and out of nursing, struggling, hurting. I just find it fucked that the government is struggling to care for a person that cares for a person. So where's the discussion on wages and budgets, how they made them redundant when I was a young'un?
It is crazy. In this world, a lot of people who take care of people or like provide like a bigger impact than some people in this world, they don't get paid a lot, or, it's just sad world. But sometimes there's not much you could do. I mean, like, you can, like, I don't know, man.
So where Where's the discussion on wages and budgets, how they made them redundant? When I was a young'un, the letters in our car said my mum was overdraft, but somehow I still had dinner money in my pocket. And even the little things like ordering pizza were probably the reason for overtime in the evening. 5 till 10, 6 hours of sleeping. For 22 years, my mum was doing it cleaning, dreaming that her kids would have a better life, going bed at night, struggling with getting by.
Man, I feel like it's reality for a lot of people. Like for a lot of parents or people who feel like they not gonna be able to make it or make it to their dream. They just try to work hard enough so their kids could have a chance at making something of themselves. And it's like, it's sad to sit there, and if you're in that position of where you're seeing your parent work hard and realize that they can't live their dream, but they're trying to sacrifice so many things that you could have a chance at life and opportunities. It's just like, it sucks to see that, but it's reality for a lot of people.
Dreaming that her kids would have a better life, going bed at night, struggling with getting by. That's the reality for millions of people in a nation where a lot of us were looking for a second try. A question for the new Prime Minister, and please tell me if I'm being narrow-minded, but how do we spend so much money on defence and weapons to wage war when the NHS is dying, bursting at the seams? And what about the people that voted for us to leave for the money that it would see? 350 million we give to the EU every week that our health service needs. But now them politicians got what they wanted. Can you see an empty promise or a poster on the street? Nurses...
Boy, he is coming straight. He like not holding back. Like, yikes.
Them politicians got what they wanted. Can you see an empty promise or a poster on the street? Nurses in tears because they're working every hour of the week and they still don't have the money that they need. You brought the heart of the nation to its knees. Underpaid, understaffed, overworked and overseen by people who can't ever understand how it feels to live life like you and me. Patients lying in the corridors because doctors can't even find a bed for them to sleep. I remember A&E and all them sickening screams of a little girl waiting for a surgeon to be seen. Privatized healthcare, guns for police, increased uni fees. Is this what they're selling us? Or let me remind you, just in case you've forgotten, that we live in Great Britain, not in Donald Trump's America. And speaking of America, state and the president, with all due respect, I've got something to say to them.
Oh, snap, wait. Wait, this is a... Oh, wow, it's about to get real toxic on this channel real fast, because that's what I admire about Dave, honestly, for real. I realized real fast that he's willing to, at some cost, lose everything. I mean, like, he has people behind him, but at the same time, the risk that he's willing to take is just, like, something that I feel like I want to be able to do eventually. Like, at some point in your life, you're going to see something that's completely wrong, or morally wrong to what you believe, or things that you don't like to see. And there's two options. Either you're going to stand up and say something, or you're going to sit back and let it continue to happen and just watch it. Which person do you want to be?
To remind you, just in case you've forgotten, that we live in Great Britain, not in Donald Trump's America. And speaking of America, state and the president, with all due respect, I've got something to say to them. I just find it funny you can't give a hand to Palestine, but you can trade whole arms with Saudi Arabia. Look, I got a question for the new Prime Minister. At Grenfell Tower, your response was ridiculous. You hid like a coward behind your 5 million, dodged responsibility and acted like you're innocent. And I can see you're terrified. You're not good at telling lies. I'm getting why you stay away from everything that's televised. You look like a robot and you don't speak with any life. It feels to me like any guy in press could have said them lines. Imagine going to the council for the safety of your block and you got kids, but they're ignoring you at every time.
Boy, he not holding back at all. Like, I know they don't really like, boy, he is not holding back at all. Some people you see go at like higher power or government or different things, and they kind of like hold back on some things, or like, I don't know, you can just tell that he's going for it.
Everyone who knew about that cladding should really be going to prison under rule of joint enterprise. But if it ain't a little kid with a knife, I bet that judge is going easy when he's giving him time. They don't deserve to be free. Any builder MP that knew about the conditions, but did it to save cheese. When I listened to the things that the residents had seen, I was so shocked I couldn't even speak. Families, they know that had died in their sleep. How you choke on the smoke when you're struggling to breathe. The glow from the fire, the panic when you hear all the sirens, the crackling, the popping and the muffled out screams. The fear in the eyes of a man that was trapped who jumped 15 floors from the tower to the street. I could only hear a fraction of the pain and the grief. Closing my eyes, trying hard not to cry at the joy and relief in the face of a man when a woman from the flat said his neighbor was alive. No help from the council in keeping any list or the people that survived, his neighbors and peers. And for that whole meeting I could see that he was trying, so his smile was an island in a sea full of tears. Look,
oh my God, he just painted like a whole picture, like sad, like so many innocent people die every day. And it's like, sometimes I just look, it's like the little things you got to look at sometimes, and it's like, be grateful for not having to go through certain things, because people just being in between war and like just happen to be in a place to where there's not much they can even do, and they just kind of just have to live through it and hope and fight every and each day. And it's like, it's crazy.
And I could see that he was trying, so his smile was an island in a sea full of tears. Look, I got a message for our old Prime Minister, David Cameron. I mean, you fucked us, resigned and sneaked out the firing line. I want to know how you managed it. And are you bathing in the sun while them papers have a run at the woman that you left here to handle it? You're gonna teach a little lad to be the man that's got a plan, and then the moment that it fails to abandon it? Are there bullies in his school? And when you pick him up after class, can you feel his embarrassment? I mean, you never gave a fuck about the youth, and that's the truth. There's no sympathy for you or your cabinet. I really wish I could have seen how you were scrambling when you lost the referendum that you had to win. I feel like politicians are all addicts in a big fat game, but it's lives that you gamble with. I've got a question.
Yeah, that's how it seems. A lot of the times it's like, it's all a big game. Sad.
Politicians are all addicts in a big fat game, but it's lives that you gamble with. I've got a question for the leader of the Labour Party, Jeremy Corbyn. Where do you want to take the country to? Honestly, I want to put my trust in you, but you can understand why if I've got trust issues. Do you really have the faith of your party? Do you really have faith in the party that will come with you? And how do you plan on keeping all the promises? Man, if I'm being honest, sir, I'm struggling to get with it. I just ain't getting it. Everybody's great until you get them into office, and then guys start forgetting things. Prove to us you're different. Don't promise me anything.
It's crazy. People start forgetting things. Like, you never know hidden agendas that people have, and it sucks that some people are able to get things or gain power and they change. You know, I feel like I say all the time, power is everything in this world, and power can be you having power. You could change. Having power, you can do things that other people can't, and it's just really that simple.
Go and get justice for Sean Charles and Edison. And if you haven't had the thought to vote yet or protest because you don't really see the progress, I hope you know that what they're saying is affecting us. The small steps are way better than no steps.
Right, and that's big going on this year. This song relates to old 2020. Is like, this year honestly exposed a lot of things. I mean, like, not really expose anything because a lot of people know it's actually going on, but I guess it's kind of revealing things to the world that for people who are blind to reality and the world we actually live in and other people live in, that things are not perfect and they are far from it.
Affecting us. The small steps are way better than no steps.
I'm gonna stop it right there. Well, I'm gonna make sure there's nothing else. going on through here. I like the video. Yeah. But that's it. That's Dave's question time. And like I said, Dave is one of my favorite UK artists. Well, he is my favorite UK artist. I don't really know many, but at the same time, I know that he speaks, and when he speaks, it's powerful, and he's not just gonna step back and not speak. He has passion about all the things he does. And now I didn't know what to expect coming into this, to be honest, like, because he talks about a wide range of different things in his music, and each time I feel like I can relate to it super heavier. Like, not even just me. I feel like a lot of people can relate to it. So that's why I always try to encourage people to listen to him, because he speaks about so much in ways that you would be able to understand, and I feel like a lot of people could relate to. But yeah, if you enjoyed this video, give me a like, and hopefully you're able to take something from this, or go check out some other music that he's made, because I really like listening to him, and hopefully I'll be able to listen to him. Hopefully whenever he puts out some new music, I could check it out on this channel, but who knows with all that. But anyway, I'll catch y'all in the next one. Peace.